In this video, we're going to talk about punch awareness and what we can do with our hands to give ourselves a better chance. So if the situation is getting a little volatile, a little bit heated, and we've got our hands down by our side, they're not going to get up in time if something was to happen. We see people with stab vests, having their hands tucked inside the vests, and it's the same situation. If something was to happen, they're not going to get out and up at the same time. So when a situation is getting confrontational, we don't want people putting their fists up, putting their hands out, because it can look very confrontational in itself and wind up a situation. So a really useful position to utilize is the thinking position. It looks like I'm listening, I'm engaging, but my hands are where they need to be if something was to happen. If somebody threw a straight punch, I could parry it. It's not very common though when people are emotional and angry, they throw big looping punches. So we've got hands here where we can parry, and we can also step in and block. So we'll show you what that looks like now. So if Simon was to become a little bit agitated, first of all, I'm sturdy on my feet. I'll be trying to step back and create a little bit of distance. I'm in this thinking position and I've got my hand up. I'm like, I don't want any trouble. And if he was to throw a punch, instinctively, I would flinch. Normally, our hands come up, we tuck our chin, our shoulders come up, and we rock backwards. And that's all well and good, but we're off balance. And we just want to work on the instinctive actions you do anyway. So instead of stepping back, we just want to develop that and step in. So I've got my hand up, I don't want any trouble. Perhaps I've backed up a little bit to create space and I've got nowhere else to go. And as he throws a punch, I'm going to step in. So that was a little bit quick. So we'll just break down what's happening. So my hand's up, and as the punch starts to slowly come, I'm stepping in. One arm's going across his centre mass to slow his momentum, and the other's on the bicep. And it's a case of stepping in. And it actually causes quite a bit of discomfort for Simon, but it's a very simple technique to learn. All you're doing is that flinch reaction, but stepping in, connecting across the centre mass and one on the arm. So really practice and work on developing those actions.